Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Zachary Pierce. I'm Communications and Outreach Manager for the State Retirement Board, and I welcome everyone to this monthly coffee or tea with MSRB. It is Wednesday, May 6th, 2026, and it is a kind of dreary, warm day today, cooler than it was yesterday, but it certainly feels like spring is well underway. We're getting into summer. So I hope everyone is doing well where you are. Before we begin, just a couple of housekeeping items. I want to first thank Lauren Levanchi, Communications Coordinator for the State Retirement Board. Lauren will be assisting me with including some of the links that I mentioned in the comments section. I also wanted to let people know that if they do have any comments or questions at any point, they can type them into the comments box. I do ask that you keep your questions or comments general. As Facebook is a public platform, we obviously don't want you to include any personal identifiable pieces of information, such as social security numbers, dates of birth, or bank account information. If you do have any personal account questions, you can always reach out to us directly. MSRB Communications at tre.state.ma.us. Starting off with a couple of items that I have in my notes. One is a PRIM Election reminder. As a reminder, pursuant to Mass General Laws, Chapter 32, Section 23, 2A, lower A, the Pension Reserves Investment Management Board, or PRIM, is conducting a regularly scheduled election for the Massachusetts State Employees Retirement System representative on the PRIM board. The elected member will serve a 3-year term without compensation beginning on July 1st, 2026. Ballots were mailed out back in March, and they must be returned by May 22nd, 2026, to the designated mailing address by 5 p.m. EST, or submitted electronically by midnight EST. A complete set of rules can be found on our website, mass.gov/retirement, under our Notice of 2025-2026 Pension Reserves Investment Management PRIM Board Election page. The next pension benefit will be direct deposited on Friday, May 29th, 2026. The pension payment calendar is available on our website to be downloaded and viewed on our website if you want to download a copy. Good morning, Matt. Are non-discretionary bonuses calculated into retirement? So typically your retirement is calculated based on your gross salary. So for those hired before April 2nd, 2012, for those hired before April 2nd, 2012, the calculation is 36 consecutive months of your highest salary average. For those hired on or after April 2nd, 2012, it's 60 consecutive months of your highest salary average. And that's based on your entire work history. So we'll look at when you first started working and your last day of work, and we'll find that salary average based on your work history. So if the bonus or if the raise, for example, impacted your salary and it was pensionable, then it could impact the calculation. But if it was just kind of a one-off bonus, if it wasn't considered part of your pensionable salary, then it wouldn't likely be considered part of it. You can always reach out to your HR and ask them to see what contributions were made in your any recent raises or bonuses. All right, moving into my next part of my notes. As a reminder, board staff are working on the May Retiree E-News Bulletin, and we recently published our April Retiree E-News Bulletin and our Spring 2026 Active Members E-News Bulletin. All of our bulletins can be viewed on our website under our newsletters and publication page. If you're not currently subscribed but would like to be, you can email our office at msrbcommunications@tre.state.ma.us. In your email, please include your full legal name and your last 4 digits of your social security number or your full MSRB ID or your employee ID, and we can look up your account in our system and add your email to our record. If you're a retiree, you can provide your MSRB ID. If you're an active member, you can provide your employee ID. As a reminder, if you fill out any of our forms on our website, and this is just a general reminder regarding all of our forms, an easy-to-read form helps our staff accurately enter and update your information, avoiding potential processing delays. Please use clear and neat handwriting if you are unable to complete a form using your computer. If you need to drop off any applications or paperwork to our office, our drop-off hours are 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Our Boston office is located at 1 Winter Street, Downtown Crossing. Our Springfield office is located at 436 Dwight Street, room 109A. Drop-off hours again at both offices are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., except on state holidays. We have several upcoming webinars that may be interest of you, especially if you are planning to retire within the next few months or within a year or two. You can sign up for one of our webinars on our webinars page. Our May webinars are currently available to be signed up for, and we are working on a June schedule that should go out toward the end of the month. If you can't attend one of our upcoming webinars, we do have pre-recorded versions available on our website. They are also posted to our YouTube channel. And with that, I'm going to see if I have any other questions in the chat. I don't see any questions right now in the chat, so I'm going to get into our website feedback. So if you've never been to our website before, one thing you might notice is that there is a pop-up that appears sometimes that asks you for any feedback. Occasionally, we get questions submitted to us via this feedback form. We do ask that if you do have any questions, you should always reach out to us directly. You can do so by emailing msrbcommunications@tre.state.ma.us. But if you do leave any feedback in the feedback form, please include some form of contact information just so we can reach out to you if we need to get back to you. If you don't provide any contact information, there's no way for us to know who asked the question. One of the questions we received was someone wondering how to report the death of a member. To report the passing of a member, please contact our office directly. Information on the survivor benefit process can be found on our website, and there are some steps you need to take in order to report the passing of a member. Someone else was looking for the address of our retirement board office. I don't know if they were looking to visit or if they were looking to mail something. We have 2 locations. Again, our Boston office is located at 1 Winter Street, 8th floor, Boston, Massachusetts, 02108. Our Springfield office is located at 436 Dwight Street, room 109A, Springfield, Massachusetts, 01103. Another person was wondering, how much do I have in Social Security? So that's a question we get occasionally from time to time. Social Security is a completely separate benefit from the state retirement system. It is a federal benefit. We have no way of accessing their records or vice versa. They have no way of accessing our records. So if you do have any questions about how much you have contributed to Social Security, if you have any time with Social Security, such as time that you've worked in the private sector, you'll want to reach out to them directly. 1-800-772-1213. That's 1-800-772-1213, and a member of their staff will be able to assist you directly. Right. I don't see any other questions, so I'm just going to close things off now. Just as a note, board offices will be closed on Monday, May 25th, 2026, for the Memorial Day holiday. Regular business hours will resume on Tuesday, May 26th, 2026. The next monthly coffee or tea with MSRB is scheduled to be on June 3rd, 2026. And this weekend is Mother's Day. So we hope everyone has a happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, grandmothers, and mother figures out there. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. And I hope everyone has a good rest of your day and a good upcoming weekend and a good rest of your week. Take care.